Ever since the trailer for the upcoming Sonic game dropped a week or two ago, I've been kind of reminiscing on how Sega has really mismanaged the Sonic franchise within the last 15 years. Opinions usually vary on when the series became garbage. Some people will tell you that Sonic 06 was when the franchise sunk. Others will say that it was Sonic Adventure or anything after the Genesis trilogy. But one thing that fans can't agree on is that the late 2000s was a really awful time for Sonic games in general. Yeah, sure, you had handheld games on the Game Boy Advance, the DS, and the PSP that were pretty good, but the mainline series really took a hit in terms of quality during this time. However, there was a small time frame from 2010 up until 2012 where Sonic games seemed to have made a comeback with titles like Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. But then Sonic Boom came out and became one of the worst games of 2014. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that Sonic games seem to fluctuate in terms of quality, usually having to do with mismanagement, outsourcing projects to devs who aren't accredited, or just flat out laziness. But I have an idea that may help give Sonic games a better direction. So if you've ever been a fan of the Sonic series, you know that the gameplay differs depending on which specific game you're talking about. When it comes to the 2D game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles tends to be the preferred style because it took away what was bad about Sonic 1, with its slow, rigid level design, the brain-dead hold right till you win difficulty of Sonic 2, and gave the player a different experience when playing a certain character. Yeah, sure, the Sonic Advance trilogy, the Sonic Rush trilogy, and even Sonic 1 and 2 on the Genesis were good in their own right, but you'll never hear a longtime fan of the series prefer those games over Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And honestly, that's kind of why Sonic Mania was so well received when it came out, because the gameplay for that title was heavily influenced by Sonic 3 and Knuckles. What fans liked about the 3D games are a little trickier to narrow down, because Sega has tried to overhaul the mechanics constantly with those. The adventure games have multiple stories with different types of gameplay, but when playing as Sonic, you can spin dash and attack enemies using a homing attack. Sonic 06 tried to revive the gameplay that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 had with its hub worlds and exploring around, but it was executed so badly with game-breaking bugs and just overall, really boring and mundane ideas. And we never really saw a Sonic game in that style ever again after that. Then you had the storybook games that were exclusive to the Wii, which were heavily influenced by motion controls, and the levels were designed like literal hallways. Nobody likes these, and they were received so poorly that after the release of Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations, Sega discontinued them from being printed. Next, you have what fans call the Boost games, which include Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Sonic Forces, and depending on who you talk to, Sonic Unleashed is sometimes lumped into this category. These games are generally well respected by fans and usually receive critical praise when released, with the exception of Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Forces, which were critically panned when they came out, although a lot of fans are looking back at Sonic Unleashed and realizing it wasn't that bad. But anyway, there are other types of gameplay that are only exclusive to the game in question, like Sonic Lost World, Sonic Heroes, and Shadow the Hedgehog. But to keep this video short, just remember that when it comes to fans of 3D Sonic games, the adventure games and the boost games are the ones that they enjoy the most, and fans of 2D Sonic games prefer how Sonic 3 and Knuckles did it. So, knowing that Sonic fans enjoy the gameplay of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the adventure games, and the boost games, it got me thinking about how I think Sega should handle the mainline series from now on. The way I think that they should do it is by taking the gameplay from each of these types of Sonic games that I just previously mentioned, and make them into their own sub-series, where people who enjoy the 2D styled classic gameplay can stick to those, the people who enjoy the exploration, the multiple gameplay styles, and the cheesy stories of the adventure games can stick to those, and the people who enjoy the boost mechanics of the more modern 3D Sonic games can stick to those. And if you need any precedent to understand how this could be achieved, just take a look at the Mega Man series. There are multiple sub-series in the Mega Man universe, like the classic 2D Mega Man games, which focus more on enemy patterns, the Mega Man X games, which focus more on story and ability upgrades, the Mega Man Battle Network games, which focus more on grid-based gameplay, and each one has its fans. Sure, there are people who prefer Mega Man X over the classic Mega Man games, but nobody outright hates one over the other. So in my opinion, Sega should just take some notes from Capcom, focus on the gameplay mechanics that Sonic fans have enjoyed over the years, forget the ones that never took off, and put a big red X on the ones that just flat out failed. But what do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Be sure to post a comment down below and subscribe for more content.